Like the last Kevin Gate instrumental, so let's see if... I'm not familiar with this work, so let's see what this is. Let's see what this is. I did like his XXL, for sure, with the others. I like it, I'm a fan. I wouldn't call myself #1. I've never been really #1 at anything, but I've never been really a shining sun. I'm a grandson for sure. You can certainly write that in my word or my blurb. You can like blurb me on the cover like Mo J Mule, like what I heard, but I mean, if you like what you heard, you don't need to buy an album. I'm just as guilty as downloading illegally, but you can see that that never happened. I mean, if we're on the DL, and I'm on the DL, so I know that 6 sells, but I won't talk about 6 because I know that no one wants to hear that yet, because we're waiting for like 2 minutes to drop until I say the word, the P word, I mean, the C word, the most offensive language, I mean, the most offensive word in our language, and if you don't really feel this harangue, then I don't know what to say to you. I really don't know what to say. I just like the brief pauses, and I like to get lost in my own thoughts and do the flows. But I don't really have flows nor pros. I just do what I feel like is best, or feel like what's apropos, like appropriate. But I don't even feel like this is an opiate. I just feel like I'm lost in my mind, and I feel like I'm so over it, into it, over it. It's a band. I don't know if you like them, if you look up, if you listen to this kind of music. But if you do, then that's a cool plan. Like a simple plan. I had a simple plan. I was a simple man in the like 5-10 years ago when I was born in 1994. But slowly each year transgresses, and I become a little less of what I want to be and a little more what I am, and that's me. But like, not much I can do. I just sit on the bench and watch everything go 2, stepping by 2s and 4s and 6s and 8s, and I feel so great when I feel out of this body and spirit, and like everything relates. Everything relates and is interdependent, and I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just looking and trying to get fenced in, but I'm trying to break down these doors and barriers, because I feel like these are the things that are hurting us, are hurting her, and if she's hurting her, I mean hurting herself, and she's hurting me, like indirectly, non-circuitously, but that doesn't help me sleep. A little insomniac, but you can feel like I got a little aphrodisiac. It's not rapping, obviously, but you know, I'm like popping, like with a Sprite glee and a Sprite countenance, and whoa, that guy in the mirror is me. Since when? Since like 21 years ago. It's a little sad, but you know, I get a little mad when I see myself going a little left to the right, political spectrum. I'm a little conservative, but don't let that ruin my night. Don't let that ruin my night, because it's all about the nightlife, is it not? I mean, whether you're in Colombia or Costa Rica or Spain or any Latin American country or in the US, it's all about getting in the club, getting down, getting lower than the bass. Lower than the bass until I can't even remember her face. I'm so off on some X, but I didn't expect the end to come so precipitously. I don't expect half these pauses, but it's awesome. Don't expect half these pauses, or when it gets back on, you know it's galloping like a steed, and I'm trying to give a warning, but you will not heed. And that's a problem. It's as much mine as it is yours. I don't really know what else to say, except that I feel like you're cured of this disease that you never had. Are you feeling, oh dang it, it didn't do anything after that? It's cool.